street fight economy. That's how I'm describing where businesses are right now. And the reason I use that term is because it is not taking place in boardrooms alone. The approach used to be the CEO would say, we're doing A, B, or C, call in the key players, here's the plan, execute, everyone knows what they're doing. That's only part of what's happening now. That's the strategy. The execution is now happening outside of the building. Many leaders are under the impression now that because the current administration has given cover by way of dismantling or gutting DEI, that they no longer have to address DEI. But let's be clear, DEI is the reason for this street fight. And you have two gangs, so to speak, fighting over this territory being the brand, the business. CEO, your boardroom, your P&Ls, you. They're fighting over you. And so what that means is, if ABC company comes out and says, I support DEI, you've got one of these gang members saying, they just gave me a Target. Let's put this into perspective. Target is an excellent example of this. Back in 2023, I believe it was, Target and their tuck-friendly bathing suit didn't go over well. Conservatives came out, Target pulled back immediately, moved the bathing suits into the back of the store, and in some cases removed them altogether. That was a fight over territory. This is ours. Fast forward, Target comes out, we're dismantling DEI. Well, now you have the other side saying, oh, okay, let's show you what that looks like. Let me show you the repercussions of that decision. Introduce hashtag boycott Target, hashtag cancel Target, hashtag destroy Target. This is real. That is equivalent to someone showing up to your school to beat you up with all their friends. This is a street fight. We're not playing fair. We're not concerned about the collateral damage, meaning jobs lost, stores being closed down, people not being able to pay their rent, their mortgage, car payment, etc. That's collateral damage. That's what we're dealing with right now. So thinking that you're making a decision in the boardroom and that's where it stays, those days are over. That's not how it plays out. And the scarier part, as in most street fights, the scarier part is you don't always know who has a problem with you, but they know, and they're plotting and they're planning. So I'm talking about the activist on one side and the patriot on the other. One of them hates you for supporting DEI. The other one hates you for not. One of them hates you for making commitments to diversity. The other one hates you for not saying enough about diversity or inclusion. So what they've done is they've gone and created a massive list of corporations. Most of you who made really large public commitments to DEI back in 2020 and 2021. And so they've been picking off these corporations. It's very real. Here's what's really scary. The current administration has made it very, very easy to simply stop with DEI. Now, you've watched or read any of my content. You know my position on diversity, equity, and inclusion is it needs to make sense for the business. Any and everything that you do has to prioritize the business. You don't hire TaChelle just because she's Black. You hire TaChelle because I'm going to tell you the truth and I'm going to help you understand and expose your cultural gaps. That's what I'm bringing to the table. However, now we don't have to do anything with diversity. Perhaps. That doesn't take your name off the list, does it? No, it doesn't. Scrubbing it from your website, your name's already on that list. Changing DEI to belonging or cultural whatever, they can see right through that. Your name is on the list. The list is real. And at some point, for sure, before the end of 2027, your number will be called. There's no question about that because there's only so much time. So the street fight economy, quite real, quite dangerous, because you don't know who's coming after you. But let me tell you, someone is, for sure. You're a corporation who had anything to do with diversity, equity, and inclusion. Anything. If you made a statement, if you made a donation, if you did anything with DEI, whether you are doubling down or backing down, and God forbid you are doubling down. Because if you have to make a change, if you're one of those companies that we're sticking to this, we're doubling down, and then later on things shift and you have to back down, or you have to rename, or you have to reframe, Lord help you, because your punishment will be severe unless you plan.